and I recorded the sounds of glaciers literally melting, the sound of climate change.
Now we're like on holiday having our own.
Yes, cocktail hour, exactly.
That's what we... Hey, it's Shana G. I'm out here at the International Music Summit here in Ibiza. And I've sat down with someone I'm actually quite emotional. Having to get a conversation with you, it really, really genuinely means a lot. It's Madame Gandhi. Hello.
Hello, my friend. I'm so thrilled to be here, coming back after 5 years.
You've now had a really fruitful career across so many different things. How has that journey been, and what does music mean to you?
Music is fresh energy, it's newness, and I think the more that artists and all of us can be authentically investing in what inspires us, motivates us, this is what our audience also lights up with. When I was younger, it was always my dream to play the drums for someone whose music I was in such alignment with, and so obviously when M.I.A brought me on tour when I was young, 23, 24, it was such a life-changing experience. And then over time, you know, I knew that I wanted to write music that celebrated feminism, gender equality, being South Asian, being aware, conscious, mindful, spiritual. And then today I'm going to be presenting on some of my work in climate. So I think as long as we're authentically innovating, this is what my musical journey has been.
I love that, because speaking of climate, one of the most amazing things that you did, like the recent collab with Spice, right? And tell me more about how that even came about and what it is.
Yes, I was in the pandemic and I was recording the sounds of nature at my friend's retreat called Sound Mana. And we were taking sounds from pebbles and woods and streams and all of that and repurposing it into organic, raw electronic beats. And so then I applied for my music technology master's at Stanford, and I got in, and they taught us how to build underwater microphones. And so I took those microphones and I went to Antarctica and I recorded the sounds of glaciers literally melting, the sound of climate change. And so we made then a whole pack that we just released a week ago for Earth Day that are literally drum beats, synthesizers, bass tones, all sampled from the sounds of glaciers so that other people can be making their own climate music.
It's amazing because art is a way people can listen. And what is the kind of balance between being an activist and kind of an artist as well? Do you feel like they really interlink and you can actually share your experience through that storytelling?
Yes, absolutely. And for me, my music was always intentionally a medium for the message. So it was never like, oh, I'm an artist and now I should start speaking up for things. I very much felt like I had a lot to say, and I felt like music is an authentic way to embody that message.
You touched a little bit upon your kind of Indian heritage. For me, something that I was always kind of scared of was actually showing that I was a DJ to my parents, and just sometimes it felt like we weren't really represented. How does it feel now to be that representation?
It's a really big honor. I think we all have to be the change we wish to see in the world. My real last name is Gandhi, and you know, we have to build it so that the next generation, you know, believes that they can do something as well.
Think about the future going ahead. What can we expect?
Gosh, it's
anything you can share?
Yeah, let me just think. I mean, I love creating in multi dimensions, you know, not just music, but I love making visuals, and I love having the splice pack. I love, you know, running sports retreats and yoga wellness retreats. So touch points of the project. So I think the answer is creating on many dimensions.
It's like a bit of a 360, being a multi-hyphenate.
Yes, Madame Gandhi universe. Madame Gandhi universe.
We love, that's what we're going to be expecting in 2020, 24 and beyond.
Yes,
and also finally, just to finish off, dream career. I love to talk about dream careers and people going out there and really carving it out. Do you feel like you're living your dream career now? Like, what does it mean to you?
I definitely live in my dream career. There's an element of freedom that is incredibly important to me. There's an element of financial sustainability, you know, having multiple sources of income so that I can continue doing what I love. Being able to connect with inspiring people, being healthy and responsible for my own mental health and physical health, being, you know, in love, in partnership, being surrounded with all the different generations, younger, older, and of course traveling the world. This is a huge part of the dream career.
Amazing. It sounds like you get to do everything you want to do as well.
Yeah, and I think being in service, you know, all of these things. I'm a huge believer that we should use our passion for purpose. So when I'm doing authentically what I love, but I'm channeling it towards a greater good, it's a virtuous cycle.
I think you can tell as well, like the authenticity really shows, because everything you do isn't for the sake of doing it. It's really genuine.
You have to move from the inside out. Like, even I'm inspired by your media setup here, like the app and like the tech. Like, I can tell when someone's heart is in something,
Oh,
and
I
that's
appreciate
actually
that.
what we all feel.
It's a bit of a DIY, but we've got to do it.
I love it. It's fabulous.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shana.
Oh, thank you. That was so nice to meet you.
So easy. That was a quick one. I love it.